And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today I am reviewing Army Men Soldiers of Misfortune, released on both the Wii and the PS2 back in 2008, I think it was. And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the worst games I've ever played. No, I always have to give credit where credit is due. Thank you to LikunMiffery for letting me borrow this game, as always. Finally finished all of his Wii games, so that's awesome. So once again, yeah, but maybe not best for last, if I could say, in the Wii category for this group of borrows. But I got a lot of thoughts, and let's jump right into it, shall we? First off, the whole concept of this game seems like a ripoff of Toy Story. I know Army Men has been it's been a game series for a while. I never heard of it until now, but like the whole but like just this game in general. I'm not just specifically this game with the kid, you know, shrinking down to the level of the Army Men and like going through his room and with the toys being alive and stuff. That's basically that's Toy Story. And Toy Story came out 13 years before this game. There was a second one out by this point. The third one was right around the corner. Oh my god. And yet, they got away with that? I mean, that's what exactly, like... Here, I'll pull it. Let's take a look at the cover of the game real quick, alright? Does this not seem like Toy Story to you? In a bedroom with the kid? I mean, like, how does it not seem like freaking Toy Story? I don't know how they got away with that. So Disney would have sued them to hell and back if I was working with them. Anyway, and then the graphics of this game are the next thing you'll probably notice. They're cheap, they're blocky, and they don't look necessarily the worst graphics in the world. You can easily tell what everything is. You can easily decipher everything and know about it, but they just feel, again, cheap, and they just feel like a Wii. It just feels like a Wii shovelware game, graphical level. And a lot of games fit into this category. Back to Toy Story again. Toy Story 3 on the Wii. Rango is another one I can think of. A lot of these licensed games. Well, this one's not licensed, though. It's not enough of a movie. It's more of a toy. Which I guess... Okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess you could still call it licensed. I guess you put it in the same category. I don't know. But it just feels... And this game's definitely shovelware. It definitely feels shovelware-y when you start playing it. Now we got to get to the problem. The graphics and the whole concept of Toy Story does not mean anything when you actually start to play this game and you get a hold of the controls of this game, or at least attempt to. So if you play it on the Wii, which I'm led to believe this was the system this game was made for, you have to play with the Wii remote, and you also got to play with a nunchuck. And it seems fine until it's not. First off, you're facing behind. You're facing forward with Timmy, the main character. The boy's name is Timmy. You're facing with him, facing up front. Timmy never turns around. You never see his face except for like the front cover of the game and like the exposition piece of the game, which is weird. And then also you can't jump. Why can't you jump? I mean, did you not see Toy Story? Did you not see Toy Story when the little actual army men? Do you not see when they go wait, and they actually jump in the air? They can jump. Why can't you jump? And you don't even have a platform on you. It's just a little kid. He can totally jump 2 inches in the air to jump on a piece of a toy block tree bimbo crap to grab a box. Is that not possible? There are 100 buttons on the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck combined that could program a jump. A, B, hell, do plus, 1, 2, X, Y, Z. There's a Z button on this thing. Look at all the buttons. This is the Nunchuck alone. Look at all the buttons you could press. And then the Wii Remote, same thing. Look at all the buttons you could have. But you don't have anything that can frickin' jump. That's stupid. Fuck. Everything's going to hell because of this freaking game. That's just stupid. I really don't know why you couldn't jump. It's dumb. I mean, then that's not even the worst part. How about trying to aim this gun with motion controls on a sensor, and the fact that it's not calibrated correctly, so the target for the gun is actually not directly on the army guys most of the time, unless you're right up in front of them, which is a terrible idea because you're wide open to being shot point blank. No, you have to aim a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, depending on which direction you are aiming. Even though there is no wind, there is no recoil, there's nothing that could affect a direct line to the enemy. Yet somehow, for some reason, you have to aim a little bit off in order to get a shot in. It's so annoying. Just was that my Wii Remote, or is that the game? I think it's the game. My Wii Remotes are fine. Okay, cranking out for years does not matter. I think you just need to recalibrate you first of all. And then the camera angle. Oh my god, the camera angle in this game. It's terrible. Again, you can only face the front, right? And you only face front. You can't look to these sides. You can't look behind you unless you turn all the way around. The map is impossible to get a hold of because the cursor is only ever facing one direction. So you're going to always get turned around because you don't notice that you're going the wrong direction until you actually are going the wrong direction. Until you are already way past where you need to be. And it's just why, oh my god. And so then because there's no perception, you can't look anywhere besides directly in front of you, and there's 100 army guys trying to shoot you. You've got bullets that will just come out of the screen, directly sideswipe you, and there's nothing that you can do about it because you can't see them coming until it's too late. It's so dumb. Why can't you just let me look over that direction? Or at least have some sort of indicator to say, okay, enemy fire is coming this way. How about you move or get out of the way or something? Please. God, it's just, I don't like it. It's just bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And then, the other part about the controls, let me bring the nunchuck back into frame here. What do we notice about this? This look familiar to you? By an N64 directional controller? I never noticed it until playing this game, but the Wii nunchucks directional controls, they're terrible. They are terrible in situations in a game like this where you have to move all sorts of directions and stuff like that, because it only has a few sets of motions. In fact, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it only has 8 motional directions. And so when you have to make very tight turns or go around something, or just go straight, actually you have to do that a bunch. Sometimes you'll walk right off an edge of a platform because you can't do circular 360-degree motions like you need to do in this game. And it really shouldn't be this big of an issue for a game like this, but holy crap, it is. And God, it is just terrible. It is terrible, and it makes the game really, really unbearably unplayable, in my opinion. And all of these monumental blunders and failures take away from some other smaller flaws that I think this game has. I talked about the not being able to jump. How about the fact that Timmy can scale almost near 90-degree angles like it's nothing? He can just walk straight up a 90-degree angle like it's nothing. Really, he can scale any angle that he wants, just wearing tennis shoes. That makes no sense at all. And sometimes the enemies just glitch out and do nothing, and you can just shoot them as many times as you want. Yeah, great. Brings a lot of challenge there, doesn't it? And then the music. There's no music. Like, you get like a little bit of music, and sometimes there's no music, and you just hear them walking around, and it's so ambient and so liminal, and just wow, it is an experience to listen to that, though. Oh man, and that right there is just a lot of the flaws of this very, very broken game. I don't know how good a lot of the other Army Men games that were made prior to this were, and I really don't care, because I don't think I'll ever play one again, unless I'm paid to do so, because this was terrible. This was a terrible, terrible game. Easily a 4 out of 10 game for me, so, terrible. Terrible game. And I didn't bother to finish it, because that's how bad it is. I don't know anybody who would finish a game like this. Wow, you would be there. Anyway, if you've ever played this game, though, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And let's go play some better games, shall we? So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.